getting serious because it doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense at all. I know that Chelsea have been struggling. Chelsea have been struggling, but that doesn't just spoil your mind to the extent that you are just thinking of leaving. Okay, you want to leave Chelsea. You just see that Atletico Madrid is your best option. Now, sincerely speaking, I don't know if it's true that Marco Cucurella really wants to leave Chelsea. I don't know if it's true, but if Marco Cucurella is thinking of going to Atletico Madrid, is thinking of leaving Chelsea, then bro, Cucurella doesn't know what at all. As in, that guy want to just end his career because I don't see how Atletico Madrid is even better than Chelsea. Forget the fact that Chelsea did not finish in the Champions League spots. We finished 10th this season, but Chelsea is still better than Atletico Madrid. This is not joking matter. The only benefit, the only benefit a player can get for going to Atletico Madrid is just to play Champions League football. Besides that, nothing else. Atletico Madrid, they don't win trophies. I know that La Liga is very easy, but you see that La Liga trophies, all La Liga trophies, they belong to Real Madrid and Barcelona. Atletico Madrid qualify for Champions League every season, but they don't win it. They don't even advance to the final, even semi-final. So Cucurella going to Atletico Madrid doesn't just make any sense at all. As in, it is below his standards. A world-class left back going to Atletico Madrid for what? It doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know if it's true, but if that is the case, then I'm highly disappointed in Marco Cucurella. I'm highly disappointed. Cucurella deserves better. And to be sincere, Chelsea is better. But guys, what's your thought on Cucurella linking to Atletico Madrid? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. What is your thought on Marc Cucurella being linked to Atletico Madrid? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. What's your opinion? Now, you see, one thing that gets me annoyed about some of these footballers is that I don't know if it's their agents that is putting that mentality in their head, but one thing that gets me annoyed concerning all these footballers is that they just love playing Champions League football. They just love playing Champions League football. I know that Champions League football is good, as in it boosts a player's value and quality. But hello, what's up? What's up, Mali? Where are you chatting from? I see your chat. Where are you chatting from, Mali? I know that Champions League football is very good, but the way some players value that Champions League football more than their own career just seem to amaze me. A lot of players that have actually valued Champions League football more than their own career have not actually achieved something great in the Champions League. In fact, they even prefer playing in the Champions League rather than winning trophies. That is why you see a player, before a club want to sign a player, the player will make a demand that if the club did not qualify for the Champions League, that the player will not play for the club. As in, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. I know that Atletico Madrid qualify for the Champions League every season, but they don't win it. That doesn't mean that they are going to win it. Look this season. Look at Atletico Madrid. Look at Atletico Madrid this season. You managed to knock out Barcelona from the Copa del Rey. You managed to knock out Barcelona from the Copa del Rey. You advanced to the final. Easy cup, easy win. But at the end, you still bottle that cup. Okay, you are in the Champions League. Why not lose to Barcelona? Lose to Barcelona so that Barcelona can play Arsenal. You say no. You say no. You end up knocking Barcelona out of the Champions League. Okay, look at Arsenal. Play Arsenal and advance to the final. You could not even play anything against Arsenal. You could not even play anything against Arsenal. Even a single shot on target, you could not be able to register in the first half. That is the same club that Marco Cucurella is even interested in going. Seriously speaking, I'm highly disappointed in Marco Cucurella. I'm highly disappointed in the guy. Cucurella deserves better. He deserves better. But Chelsea fans, if we end up selling Cucurella, because the way things is standing now, because that transfer is already heating up. The one I'm seeing, Marco Cucurella might even end up at Atletico by the end of this transfer market. So, guys, but let's just say we sell Cucurella, for example. Who do you think should be my Cucurella? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Which player do you think should be my Cucurella replacement? Which player do you think should be his replacement? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Now, I know that Chelsea have not been in a good position this season. We have struggled a lot. We have some disgraceful performance. William, what's up? I see you're chatting. How are you doing? Where are you chatting from, my bro? I know that Chelsea is not in their best. Lauren, what's up? I see your chat. What's up, my dear? Where are you chatting from? Now, I know that Chelsea have not been in a good position this season. In fact, we finished 10th, which is not a good thing to show for, but that doesn't give some of our players the exact mindset to leave the club because it doesn't make any sense. At least, all these players, I know that, let's be reasonable here. I know that it is okay for a player to leave a club because it is not a life agreement. But there are some things that the player should consider before thinking of leaving. Now, if all these players have not even won any trophy at Chelsea, then I will understand that they deserve to leave and they deserve better. But looking at it, all these players have actually achieved something great in Chelsea. Players like Marc have achieved something great. Before Chelsea, nobody knew Cucurella. Even Spain does not know that Marc existed. Okay, my dear, you're chatting from New York. Nice to chat with you, my dear. Nice to chat with you. Hope you're a Chelsea fan, Lauren. CFC Malam. Good evening, sir. Good evening, my G. How is the weather in London? Daniel, what's up, my bro? Up Chelsea. Now, like as I was saying, as in before Chelsea, Marc was nothing. This is not me. Marc was not. Nobody knew Marc before Chelsea. Cucurella have actually achieved a lot in Chelsea. The guy have achieved a lot. Before Chelsea, nobody was regarding Cucurella as even a reasonable left back. But when he came to Chelsea, he was one of the best left back in the world. Spain picked Cucurella as the first choice in that left back. He won a UEFA trophy. Even if it's a small trophy, it is still something to brag about. He won the Conference League trophy and the FIFA Club World Cup. And it's any good amount of money. If I'm not mistaken, Cucurella is only 180. Just because of just this bad season, then you are thinking of leaving. Why? That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, it's been raining today. Well, wow. This London weather is just different somehow. But hope the rain is not that worst. Hope the rain is not that worst there. Now, like as I was saying, bro, as in, it doesn't make any sense that Cucurella really want to leave because take a look at. It's not that I'm praising other clubs, but we should look at other clubs as in what they pass through to justify our own players. Look at Manchester United last season, bro. Manchester United could not climb beyond 10th in the Premier League throughout the entire season. They even went and lose the the Europa League to Tottenham Hotspur. But Casemiro did not think of leaving. Bruno Fernández is not even if Bruno Fernández was trying to go to Madrid, he did not disrespect Manchester United. He did not push for a move. All these players still stick to the club. But just because of just this one bad season at Chelsea, you just decide to leave. Okay, the Atletico Madrid that you want to go now, is the Atletico Madrid better than Chelsea? When we are talking about European trophies, Atletico Madrid is not even close to Chelsea. If I'm not mistaken, I think Atletico Madrid have only won one European League, one European Cup in their history, just one. But you are Chelsea. Chelsea have won 2 Champions League in their history. Chelsea have won all the UEFA competition. And Chelsea is still trying, they are still trying to improve. And you are still one of Chelsea important player, then you are still thinking of leaving. It doesn't make any sense at all. Okay. What do you say, my Daniel? You say that Enzo Maresca is also regarded because of Chelsea. There is no way Manchester City would have hired him if was at Leicester. But we take these guys. What are they turn against us? It's sad. Now, you see, one thing about Chelsea Football Club is that I know that Chelsea is one of the clubs in England that no matter our history, because our history speak for us. When we are talking about history, we cannot compete with Manchester United or Liverpool or Arsenal. But if we are talking about one of the most successful club for the past 10, let us say for the past 15 to 10 years, Chelsea is in top 3 in England. So if any player or manager come to Chelsea and they do well, the whole world will recognize them. It is not because Chelsea is a big club. No matter our struggle, Chelsea is a big club. That's why somebody like Enzo Maresca do successful things and the whole world will know him because Chelsea is a big club. Chelsea is a big club. Now, Chelsea fans, if we end up selling Cucurella, who do you think we should replace Cucurella with? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section, guys. Who do you think we should replace Cucurella with? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Who do you think we should replace Cucurella with? I know that we have Joriato. In that back, but I won't consider even if Joriato can be a starter, but we still need another left back. We still need another left back. But guys, who do you think should be the best replacement for Cucurella if he actually end up leaving Chelsea? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Okay, Daniel, you see that Kylian Mbappe left PSG and look at them now. Anyone would want to leave should leave. Okay, talking about this Kylian Mbappe situation, I'm not the way people normally see that guy as bad luck. I don't see it like that because if you look at PSG, bro, PSG have suffered. Do you know the amount of players PSG have bought for the past decades? Forget Kylian Mbappe, bro. PSG have brought Ronaldinho. They brought Beckham. They brought Lavezzi. They brought Ibrahimovic. They brought Thiago Silva. They brought Neymar, brought Messi. But still yet, they could not win the Champions League. Bro, all the success that PSG is having right now, they deserve it. Do you know how long it took PSG to win the Champions League? So this is their moment. Kylian Mbappe leaving. Because one thing about Kylian Mbappe is that Kylian Mbappe is a big player. He doesn't like to bring himself down for coach. You can clearly see what Kylian Mbappe did with Xabi Alonso at Madrid. So that is Kylian Mbappe's problem. Let's talk about Chelsea. Okay. Daniel, you see that perfect fit. Okay. Grimnod is a perfect fit, especially because of Alonso knows him very well. Like I said before, just because Alonso knows him very well, that doesn't mean that guy can come to Chelsea and perform well. Remember, Chelsea is not Leverkusen, and this is not Bundesliga, so there is a lot of complications in terms of all these familiar players. There's a lot of complication in terms of all these players. Jeremy Nice, what's up, my bro? What's up? It's been a while. Okay, there's a lot of in terms of all these abroad players because that guy might be good. Okay, just take a look at Enzo Maresca and Jules Briot. Jules Briot was the best player under Enzo Maresca at Leicester. But when Enzo Maresca came to Chelsea, Enzo Maresca used his influence to bring Jules Briot to Chelsea. And what happened? Jules Briot was struggling for game time. The guy was good. The guy would have been a good number 10 for us. But the guy was not patient enough. Just as this period that Cobham have been slagging off Jules Briel would have actually stepped up. But one thing about players is that they love playing football because the less you play, the quicker your skills start to dull. So he need to push for a move. That is just it about these familiar players. So Xabi Alonso should go for Premier League proven players that will just kickstart once. Okay, Max. Okay, Maxwell. So who do we want to sign next season? Okay, due to the news that just came on today, Xabi Alonso have not fully taken the seat yet because July 1st, that's where Xabi Alonso will be in charge. But Xabi Alonso is secretly working with the sporting directors in terms of players that Chelsea will go for. He's secretly sporting directors. The sporting directors are not they are not going for players. They are working with Xabi Alonso to know the best player that they will go for. So that is what is currently going on. And he just confirmed that player like Josh Acheampong will not be leaving because it seems like Xabi Alonso want to make good use of him. And if that is true, then praise the Lord. And I pray that Josh Acheampong should stay as a right back. Right back, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of I want to move on from Gusto in that right back. Okay. I think we'll be Bowen and the Strasbourg lot that our window internal solution. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let me read it again. I think it will be Bowen and the Strasbourg lot that our windows. Okay. If you are talking about Gerard Bowen at West Ham, that is actually a good signing, by the way. That is actually a good signing, by the way. But Gerard Bowen is a right winger. I don't know, but correct me if I'm wrong. But every time I see Gerard Bowen play, especially against Chelsea, the guy normally play at right wing. And currently now we have close to 3 wide right wingers. Giovanni Quenda can play as a right winger. Esteva Williams can play as a right winger. Cobham can play as a right winger. So that right wing is currently occupied. We need left wingers. That's why when I see Chelsea interested in Gerard Bowen, I'm not kind of moved by that deal because it looks like if that guy only operates on the right wing, then it's a waste of time because we need left. So we need left wingers. We don't need right wingers. Okay. Enzo agreed terms with Real Madrid. That is not a new thing. Enzo should go. I will not, as in, for me, I will not miss Enzo because that guy have already made up his mind. He have disrespected Chelsea and he wants to leave. He believed that he deserved better. That's why let him go. See, we have lost a lot of world-class players. We have lost a lot of generational players. So Enzo Fernández leaving is not compared to what Chelsea have lost in the past. Bro, do you know the heartbreak that Chelsea fans felt when Hazard left Chelsea? As in, do you know how painful it is for we to see Thiago Silva leave Chelsea? Do you see, as in, players like Oscar, Diego Costa, Mikel Obi, as in all those players, bro. Kotios, one of our best goalkeeper after keeper check. Do you know how painful it is? N'Golo Kante. So Enzo Fernández is just a small thing. Enzo Fernández' impact is not that much. So if Enzo Fernández wants to go, let him go. In fact, let me just update you on the news concerning Enzo Fernández. Enzo Fernández right now wants to get the deal done before the World Cup. He wants to settle his future before the World Cup. So that guy is already pushing for the move massively. So if he wants to go, he should go. And besides, Chelsea should sell him so that we can buy another replacement. So that we should buy experienced, ready-made midfielder. Okay, Jeremy Nice. Chelsea linked to Kobasi. Okay. Cambasso. Which player are you talking? Is that guy at Barcelona? Are you talking about that guy at Barcelona? Is it Kobasi, something like that? This one that you're saying linked is a big rumor. It's a big rumor. It's a big rumor because the only player that Chelsea is currently monitoring right now is Gerard Bowen. And Chelsea are still interested Chelsea are interested in a centre back, but they have not specified their target yet. Chelsea are just this currently now. Chelsea are just beating around the bush, so there's no concrete. The only trending news that is going on right now is between Enzo Fernández and Marc Cucurella. That's just it. That's just the only concrete news. But the rest, Chelsea are just beating around the bush. They are just beating around the bush. Even the Morgan Rogers. Arsenal is going for Morgan Rogers, and Chelsea still have like top 10 list of alternative that they can pick from that Morgan Rogers profile. So you see that Cucurella price set at 61 million. Very disappointing. Cucurella going to Atletico Madrid. Very, 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 very disappointing. I swear, it's very disappointing because Atletico Madrid is not better than Chelsea. Atletico Madrid is not better than Chelsea because besides playing for the Champions League, there is no other benefit at Atletico Madrid. There is no guarantee that you are going to even win a trophy. There is no guarantee. Just take a look at how wasteful Atletico Madrid have been this previous season. So Cucurella going to Atletico Madrid is disappointing because it is below Cucurella's standard as a world class left back. It is below his standard. It is below his standard. What does he hope to achieve in Atletico Madrid that he cannot achieve at Chelsea? Is it trophies? When we have already won trophy 9 months ago, 11 months ago. So going to Atletico Madrid doesn't make any sense at all. But if that is what he wants, then let him go. Let him go. We have lost a lot of players before, so it's going to pay me. It's going to pay me that Cucurella is going. It's going to pay me. But if he really wants to go, he should go. He should go. Now, another transfer news that was just coming up is this Josh Acheampong deal. It looks like Xabi Alonso have stepped up. As in, the one I'm seeing is Xabi Alonso actually blocked Josh Acheampong from moving away from Chelsea. And if that is true, then I believe that Xabi Alonso will have a good role for that boy. And personally, for me, I don't want to see Josh Acheampong stay on the bench. I don't want to see him stay on the bench. They should look for a way to put him in the starting level. They look for a way. So, majority of transfer news are just coming up left and right, left and right. Majority of transfer news are just coming up left and right. But Chelsea fan, let me even ask you guys, what should we do with Garnacho? As in, because I don't understand this Chelsea transfer. Because at least even if Xabi Alonso is not come yet, we should be shipping some players out. What should we do with Xabi? What should we do with Garnacho, guys? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. What should we do with Garnacho? Should we loan him or should we sell him? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section because today I just saw one post. Garnacho just went and do a new tattoo. He just put Joker in his back. I was just laughing. As I just a laugh. After you have some players are just too it's good for him to be comfortable. But you see that comfortability, he should not bring it to Chelsea. In fact, him himself should be looking for a new club. Garnacho should be looking for a new club because I don't want to start having the thought of Xabi Alonso considering reviving Garnacho's career. I don't want to hear that. The only team that Garnacho fits right now is championship team. In fact, let's loan him. Let's loan him. So Chelsea fan, what should we do? What should we do with Garnacho? What should we do with Garnacho? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. What should we do with Garnacho? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Now, before we move forward, Chelsea fans, what was your thoughts in that PSG versus Arsenal match? Now, I know I've not been active for the past for the past 3 days. I didn't come to my live stream because I would have talked about it. I would have talked about that Arsenal versus PSG, but Joseph, let's be honest. I know that a lot of you guys were scared. I know that a lot of you guys were scared about that Arsenal versus PSG. I know a lot of you guys were scared about that match. What was your thoughts? Now, personally, for me, when that match started, I said it in my previous live stream before that match starts. I said that, I said that the way I'm seeing this Arsenal team, they will just score the first goal, and once they score that first goal, Arsenal will just go and defend. Then PSG will press them and press them and press them and press them. Then the first half will be over. Then the second half will start. PSG will still press and press and press and press. Then that is how the match will end. And to my greatest surprise, that almost happened in the Arsenal match. Bro, 6 minutes, Kai Havertz just scored, bro. In my mind, I was just saying that if Kai Havertz end up winning this Champions League, bro, Kai Havertz is going to cook Chelsea. Kai Havertz is going to cook Chelsea because the rubbish that Noni Madueke was vomiting from his mouth when he won the Premier League was just too much. Just imagine Noni Madueke winning the Champions League, bro. Chelsea will suffer, bro. As in, see, this banter of 18, this banter of 18, forget the fact that you are a Chelsea fan, but one of the beauty about being a Chelsea fan is that you have bragging rights, bro. One thing I love about Chelsea Football Club is that you can brag almost any football club. You can brag with almost any football club, bro. This Arsenal loss in the Champions League is actually Chelsea that is, it favor Chelsea the most. As you don't understand. Normally, realistically, Arsenal is bigger than Chelsea. Realistically, if you are looking it on a realistic scale, Arsenal is bigger than Chelsea. But there is a big but. Why they are not 100% better than Chelsea is because despite all their trophies, despite their history, they still could not win a single UEFA trophy. Bro, Aston Villa have a UEFA trophy. Even Nottingham Forest have a UEFA trophy. Nottingham Forest have 2 Champions League. Nottingham Forest have 2 Champions League. But Arsenal don't have anyone. And they are still calling themselves the Giant of London. How? When you have not even won a UEFA trophy. That is why Chelsea, that is why one of Arsenal's greatest enemy is Chelsea. Because they themselves know that they are big, but deep down, normally, publicly, Arsenal know that they are a big football club. In fact, they are one of the biggest in England. But realistically, when they look deep down, when Arsenal fans look deep down, they will know that they are just a joke of a team. Bro, do you know what it takes to win a Champions League trophy? Just imagine Arsenal winning PSG and actually winning that Champions League trophy. Bro, till eternity, Chelsea will not have any bragging right over Arsenal. Arsenal will continue to laugh Chelsea. As in that shame, that banter will stop automatically. Bro, that is one of my greatest fear. And Arsenal almost won the Champions League. Arsenal almost won the Champions League. So you can clearly see that, let me just tell you something. You see all this rubbish football. I know that Chelsea, we don't have anything good to show for. But we have something good to show for if we look deep at it. Because we don't play ridiculous football. If you want to win us comfortably. We play like a big team, win us like a big team. In fact, one thing I love about Chelsea is that it's only a big team that can remove Chelsea from the Champions League. Take a look at playing the Champions League during a Blue Co era. The team that actually knocked Chelsea out of the Champions League was Madrid. after Madrid. I think it was before this PSG. You can't see a small team beat Chelsea out of the Champions League. It's not possible. It must be a big team that must knock Chelsea out from the Champions League. Just take a look at Arsenal. Just because you scored the first, that is why you see. I'll keep on saying this. If not for VAR, if not for the officials, Arsenal will not smell that Premier League. Just take a look at how Arsenal disgusting style of football actually torments them against PSG. Now, if you normally watch Arsenal game in the Premier League, if you actually watch their game in the Premier League, hardly get yellow card. They hardly get booked. I remember one match, Kai Havertz mashed a player in his ankle. If it's a Chelsea player that did that same thing, that Chelsea player will receive a red card instantly. David Raya punched Joao Pedro on the cheek, but no penalty. During the Carabao Cup first leg, Saka pushed Cucurella out of the field. Cucurella was with the ball. Saka pushed Cucurella out of the way. The ref did not blow, and Saka used that ball to score Chelsea. Gabriel and Saliba normally owes defender shirts. That is how they tackle. But if Banjashili owes a player shirt, Banjashili will collect a yellow card. If Fofana owed a player shirt, Fofana will collect a yellow card. But if Gabriel and Saliba do that same tackle, they will not receive any single yellow card. In fact, against Manchester City, Gabriel tear Haaland kit. And Gabriel could not even receive a red card. And guess what? When the thing started backfiring against Arsenal was when they did that rubbish against PSG. And Saka got booked. Saka got a yellow card. But if he's in the Premier League, Saka will not receive one yellow card. You might think that the ref was actually favoring PSG, but no, the ref was not favoring PSG. The ref was playing fair football. Because Arsenal, that rubbish style of playing have actually blended with Arsenal. That is why they could not resist that urge of not playing that rubbish football against PSG. And at the end, all of them got booked for it. And that is what actually led to Arsenal downfall. Seriously speaking, Arsenal would have actually win PSG, but Arsenal end up playing like a small team. Once you guys understand, you see this PSG defense. PSG defense is very weak. But when you're talking about their midfield and attack, bro, their midfield and attack is 100. So let's just cut the story short. As a Chelsea fan, I'm happy that Arsenal lost that Champions League, bro. I'm happy. But guys, what is your thoughts on that match? What's your thoughts? What's your thought on that match? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Okay. CFC Mala, you said they buffer me. What are you referring to? Okay, what's your thought on that match, guys? Let me hear your opinion. What is your thought on the match? What's your thought on the match? What's your thought on the match? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Now, talking about this Chelsea transfer issue, I'm not kind of comfortable that majority of these players are just because Chelsea are not because one transfer I just say that Chelsea will consider between Delap and Jackson, one must stay and one must. So Chelsea are still thinking. There is nothing to think about. Delap cannot stay at Chelsea next season. He cannot stay. That guy cannot stay at Chelsea next season. He's below Chelsea standard. Delap cannot stay. I swear, Delap cannot stay. Now, I'm seeing a lot of Chelsea fans recommending one guy at West Ham. I've forgotten the guy name. The guy name is something Fernández something. So Chelsea fan, what's your thought on that guy? Do you think that guy is good enough? I don't even know which position that guy is playing. I think he's midfield. But guys, what is your thought on this Crystal Palace midfielder Adam Wharton? What's your thought on that guy? Do you think that that guy would be a good replacement for Enzo Fernandez? Do you think Adam Walton will be a good replacement? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. What is your thought on that? What's your thought on that guy? Let me hear your opinion on that. Now, talking about this how will I put it? This Joao Pedro situation. Because currently now, Neymar is currently having injury at Brazil. That might actually leave the door open for Joao Pedro. But sincerely speaking, I really want all Chelsea players to come quick so that Xabi Alonso can start the preseason with them. That's just what I want. That's just what I want, seriously. But Chelsea, there's another transfer news I'm still hearing that concerning Tosi. Now, Chelsea fans, I know that. Now, let me not conclude, but what is your thought on Tosi this previous season? Do you think that that guy deserves to stay at Chelsea? Chelsea fan, what is your thought on Tosi Adarabioye? What is your thought on that guy? I think, do you think that that guy deserves to stay for Chelsea next season? Because the news I'm hearing right now is that Chelsea sees Tosi as a leader, a good leader. I don't understand which kind of leader they are talking about. Is it a leader in the bench? Is it a leader in the bench? I don't understand. What kind of leader are they seeing in Tosi? What kind of leader are Chelsea seeing? Because they say that they are seeing a leadership quality in Tosi. Is it leadership quality on the bench or is it leadership around Cobham? Because I don't see any leadership when that guy is in the back line. And sincerely speaking, I think Chelsea should just move away from Tosi. Chelsea should move away from Tosi and go for a good centre back. So, guys, what's your thought? Do you think that we should keep Tosi next season? Do you really think we should keep Tosi next season? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Do you think we should keep Tosi next season? Let's hear your opinion in the comment section. Let's hear your opinion in the comment. What do you think about that Tosi situation? Because Chelsea is just quiet. As in, Chelsea is just quiet around that guy right now. They are just too quiet. In fact, when we are talking about selling players, the only concrete sales that is going on right now is Marc Cucurella and Enzo Fernández. That is just both of them. But the rest players that have not been doing anything in the squad, Chelsea are just quiet around them. I don't even know what is going on around Chelsea. So, guys, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Should we keep Tosi or should we sell him? Okay. I'll be very clear. If we keep Tosi, then I'm alone. I'm also out. Seriously speaking, because that guy doesn't have any. I thought I'm the only one because that Tosi, that guy doesn't offer anything much. Because Tosi have wounded Chelsea fans this season, bro. I know what I passed through when I was watching Tosi. I know what I passed through. So if Xabi Alonso should keep someone like Tosi, then Xabi Alonso is not serious as a Chelsea manager at all. Xabi Alonso is not serious. But let's not conclude yet because anything can happen. But I know that Chelsea is quiet, but we should not be quiet in terms of selling players. We should not be quiet. We should be very active. But the way Chelsea is just quiet, I don't just understand at all. I don't understand. Seriously, I don't understand at all. I don't understand Chelsea. And like I said before, this Chelsea transfer market is going to be very, very complicated because it will be hard for Chelsea to get standard players. It will be hard for Chelsea to get standard players. And I don't know why a lot of Chelsea fans are just too, how will I put it? Our eyes are too open for luxury players. Rafael Leon wants to leave AC Milan, and a lot of Chelsea fans want Rafael Leon to come to Chelsea. And mind you, that guy is very lazy. Rafael Leon is lazy. He's lazy. That guy cannot strive at Chelsea. That guy cannot. The as in league that fits that guy is La Liga or Bundesliga, but Premier League. Rafael cannot strive in the Premier League. It's very difficult. He can't. He's not physical. He's not physical aggressive enough to play in the Premier League. So Chelsea fan, we should just zero our mind from that guy totally. We should just zero our mind from that guy totally. We should zero our mind from that guy totally. Okay. We should zero our mind from him totally. Now, there's another report that Chelsea about this guy. Chelsea is not sure about Valentine Bako if he really wants Valentine Bako. But currently now the guy is in the World Cup, which is some of our players. But the one that I'm actually scared of is Rich James. I don't want Rich James to get injured in the World Cup. I don't want to see Rich James get injured because Rich James is one of our most valuable player. And I want Xabi Alonso to make good use of Rich James very well. I want Xabi Alonso to make good use of Rich James very well. So Chelsea, who do you think should be the best replacement for Marco Cucurella? Who do you think should be the best replacement for Marco Cucurella? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Who do you think should be the best replacement? Now, speaking of transfer news, Chelsea, what is your thought on our new kit that just launched today? What's your thought on our new kit? And sincerely speaking, if you guys don't know, let me just tell you guys. I think Chelsea will be sponsorless. Chelsea is going to be sponsorless next season, beginning of next season, because this our current shirt sponsor, the deal just expired. It expired this season that just went by. So Chelsea are going to be sponsorless next season. We are going to be sponsorless. We are going to be sponsorless. But sincerely speaking, this is just my own opinion. If Xabi Alonso is looking for ready-made player, I think we should go for someone like Jadon Sancho in that left wing because I know that Sancho is not consistent, but that guy still did a great job. Sancho still did a great job in that left wing. Sancho still did a great job with that left wing. But just that the guy is not Sancho is not serious with his career. Sancho is not serious with his career. He's not serious. He's not serious at all. He's not serious with his career. But due to what Madrid is saying concerning this Enzo Fernández deal, Real Madrid are saying that they are considering adding players to the deal, which is a swap, or they might pay less and add some players or add a player. So which player do you think? Which player do you think we which player do you think we need at Madrid right now? Which player do you think we need at Madrid? Realistically, don't say Valverde. Those one are untouchable. Don't say Rodrigo. That one is a lottery player. That one is not possible. Apart from all those players, which other players at Madrid do you think will fit Xabi Alonso very well? Okay, you say that the white kit is good, but the white kit is not yet launched yet now. That will be between middle of next season. That is when we will even see the kit. So Chelsea fans, which player do you think we need in Madrid right now? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Which player do you think Chelsea currently need at Madrid? Which player do you think we need at Madrid? Personally, for me, I know it's not possible, but if we can get someone like Hendrick, Hendrick will be okay, bro. Hendrick, that guy will go a very long way at Chelsea. He will go a very long way at Chelsea. He will go a very long way at Chelsea. But we can't just predict anything now because Chelsea are just Chelsea are just quiet in the transfer market. We don't know. We don't know Chelsea next move. Chelsea are quiet, but let's just hope for the best. Let's hope for the best, and I hope this Xabi Alonso will do very well because now that this Bournemouth coach have gone to Liverpool, a lot of Chelsea fans are saying that they prefer that guy than Xabi Alonso. They prefer that guy than Xabi Alonso. One thing that makes me not to like that Bournemouth coach is that he is not aggressive enough. He's not aggressive enough in the dressing room. That's why I don't rate that Bournemouth coach like that. That's why I don't rate that coach like that. But let's just see how things go with Xabi Alonso next season. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes next season. Okay, CFC Mala, you said that we should sell Garnacho to Napoli. Are you even sure that Napoli will accept Garnacho? Are you sure that Napoli will accept Garnacho again? Because even this Garnacho deal of a thing, it's just form of a waste because you won't even see any club. Which club will even boast of? Which club will even risk it to buy Garnacho? Which club will even risk it to buy Garnacho? Except Saudi. And currently now, Saudi is not that active on European players anymore. Saudi have actually cooled down in terms of European player. It's not like before that they normally buy European players rapidly. So if we can sell Garnacho, bro, I'll be very happy. Oh. I'll be very happy, I swear. If we can sell Garnacho, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy indeed. I'll be very happy. But Chelsea fans, which player do you think will make Xabi Alonso starting 11? Which player do you think will make Xabi Alonso starting 11? Because we all know that a lot of players are not going to last long in the squad. We all know that. So there are just some few. And like I've been saying earlier, if Xabi Alonso decide to carry all Chelsea players along, then Xabi Alonso is going to fail. The guy is going to fail at Chelsea, seriously. If Xabi Alonso decide to carry every Chelsea player along, that guy is going to fail at Chelsea. Seriously speaking, he's going to fail at Chelsea. Because majority of those players, they can't take us anywhere. Majority of those players can't take us anywhere. Okay, you see that he wants Gonzalo Gracia. Gonzalo, is he not the number 9 that guy normally plays? That guy normally plays as a number 9 now. Or does that guy play any other position? Because if that guy comes to Chelsea, that guy will just become a backup. That Gonzalo will just become a backup at Chelsea. Gonzalo will become a backup at Chelsea because that guy is good, but he cannot bench Joao Pedro. That guy cannot bench Joao Pedro. He cannot bench. We need a versatile player that can play multiple wings, multiple positions. That's the kind. We don't need number 9. We don't need other players to come and drag down number 9 from Joao Pedro. We need versatile players that can drag different wings, that can play different wings. Okay, he scored a lot during the FIFA Club World Cup. He was the highest goal scorer. The guy was the highest goal scorer in the FIFA Club World Cup, but I don't think he's a good signing for Chelsea. I don't think so. Because of Joao Pedro, we already have a concrete goal scorer, which is in the number 9 spot. I need somebody like Hendrick that can play 2 positions. You know that Hendrick can play right wing, play number 10, and can also play as a striker. That is the kind of player we should be going for. Player that can be versatile, that can play multiple wings. That is the kind of player we should be going for. Gonzalo is good, but He's not the even if Xabi Alonso admire the guy, but it's not. It doesn't. The deal doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. The deal doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. Now, seriously speaking, I'm currently. What do you mean by flowers in the garden? Okay, seriously speaking, I'm currently kind of heartbreaking about this Marco Cucurella deal, because Marco Cucurella is one of Chelsea's best player. Marco Cucurella, the guy is one of Chelsea's best player, but seeing that guy being linked to Atletico Madrid, it's just kind of sad. It's just kind of sad, seriously. And it's disappointing too because Cucurella really deserved better. That guy deserved better. He deserved better. But let's see what Xabi Alonso can do concerning Cucurella. Because it looks like Cucurella is willing to leave. And Chelsea, they are still thinking of selling him. Chelsea are not open to selling him, but if the opportunity come, Chelsea will sell Cucurella. Chelsea will sell him. But it will be very painful because Cucurella is our best player. You can't deny the fact that Cucurella have been our best player last season and this season in terms of defense, in terms of player that is hardworking. Cucurella is the best. So it's very difficult seeing that guy go. Very difficult. Very difficult seeing that guy go. Now, Chelsea fan, let me ask you guys a question. Among all the Chelsea legends that have played for Chelsea, as in, let me ask you guys a question. Among all the Chelsea legends that have played for Chelsea, which one actually pain you the most that when they leave, as in that player leaving Chelsea actually pain you the most? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Which player actually pained you the most when that player left Chelsea? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Personally, for me, it was Hazard and Thiago Silva. It was Hazard and Thiago Silva because those Hazard, especially Hazard, is irreplaceable, bro. Is irreplaceable. Is irreplaceable. Is irreplaceable. Even Thiago Silva, that is leadership quality. That leadership quality is irreplaceable. Is irreplaceable. Now, during my research on this Zola is very good, though. Despite the fact that I did not watch his match, but the guy is very good. Zola is very good. And look at it, Chelsea have actually lost a lot of players. We have let go of a lot of players that we can never replace. Because even if someone like Zola leave Chelsea, someone like Hazard also came to Chelsea. So you can see that we did not replace Zola, but we bring in another unique talent that still could not be replaced. Can clearly see it now. So we have a lot of irreplaceable players. That is why if I see Chelsea not taking their academy players serious, it gets me angry. That I swear to God, it gets me angry. That is why I'm angry that Josh Acheampong is not having game time. Because, bro, Chelsea have actually multiple academy players. Is it Gui, Ake, Jamal Musiala, Michael Olise? Many of them, but we just carelessly lost them just because we are looking for already made, which is the normal reality about football. Because one thing about big teams is that big teams don't normally have time to develop players. It's either they sell or loan. So Chelsea should still look for some proven academy players, bro. It's not every time that we should be going for transfer, buy this, buy that. It's not every time. Look at Levi Kowe. Look at Rich James. All these are academy players. All these are academy players. And just talking about this Rich James, I'm scared, bro. I'm scared about Rich James. That guy should not get any injury. Rich James should not get any injury at all. Rich James should not get any injury. He should not get any injury. Because if Rich James gets injured, bro, that is another setback. That is another setback for Chelsea if Rich James gets injured. If Rich James gets injured. Now, Chelsea fans, I want to ask you guys something. Now, due to what is going on right now, how do you see Xabi Alonso next season? Which position do you see Xabi Alonso finishing next season? Let me hear your opinion. Which position do you think Xabi Alonso will end up as a Chelsea manager in the Premier League next season? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Which position do you think Xabi Alonso will finish? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section, guys. Which position do you think Xabi Alonso will finish next season? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Now, one of the transfer that I'm looking that I'm one of the transfer that I'm actually looking forward to is we actually going for a good left winger, bro. If Chelsea can get a good left winger, first, you're gonna be shocked, bro. If Chelsea finish first in the Premier League next season, bro. If Chelsea finish first, guy, I can't express I can't even express the kind of joy I will feel if Chelsea actually finish first in the Premier League, bro. I won't know how to express my happiness. Chelsea finish first. That is good though, but let's just see how it goes. I'm not being negative, but let's just see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Because we are the only competition that we'll be playing next season is competition between England, which is FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and Premier League. So I wish Xabi Alonso the best. I wish him the best. I don't have any negative expectation about Xabi Alonso, but the only thing I will want that coach is that if the coach want to move forward in Chelsea Football Club, the coach should not take all players along. He should not take all players along because it is very bad. Because this season that just went by proves all that there is a lot of Chelsea players that don't deserve to be at the club. So Xabi Alonso should be ruthless. Xabi Alonso have all the authority to make the decision. He have all the power to make the decision. So he should go for players that he himself actually wants. So you should not be saying that I want to revive this player career. I want to revive Garnacho career. I want to revive Tosi career. I want to revive Gusto career. I want to revive so and so career. No, 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 no. Go for players that you believe that can give you the results. So Xabi Alonso should be careful concerning these Chelsea players. He should be careful. Seriously, Xabi Alonso should be careful concerning all these Chelsea players. You should be careful. Now, a lot of like this guy now, what do they call this guy? Andre Santos. Andre Santos. The way I'm seeing that guy, Chelsea might end up selling Santos any moment from now because the guy doesn't have any space. The guy can only be a backup in the midfield. Andre Santos can only be a backup in the midfield. He can only be a backup in the midfield, but can see. But the way I'm seeing it, Santos is not. Chelsea might end up selling Santos. They might end up selling Santos. They might end up selling Santos. Seriously. Now, I think the three team that got promoted to the Premier League, it was All City. Coventry City, and I think Ipswich Town. Chelsea fans, since Ipswich Town is back to the Premier League, let us give them the lap now. I believe that they will need the lap. I believe that since Ipswich advanced to the Premier League now, let us give them the lap so that the lap can still score another 12 goals for them. Chelsea fan, what's your thought on that? Let's give the lap to Ipswich so that the lap can still help the attack. What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts? Okay, now talking about Chelsea previous signing, let's talk about our progress. Let's just talk about Chelsea throughout last season. Now, Chelsea fans, who was actually the worst signing Chelsea did last season? The worst signing. Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Which signing was actually the worst among all the signings Chelsea did last season? Which one was the worst? Personally, for me, if you ask me, between Delap and Garnacho, I don't even know which one I should pick first. Because both of them are actually dragging for the number one spot in terms of useless signings. Both of them are dragging for the number one spot. I don't know if I should say Delap or if I should say Garnacho. But both of them, I don't even know which one is even better than which one. Say it's Delap. Two goals in all competition. 2 goals in all competition, Delap. And Chelsea are still considering keeping the guy. Chelsea are still considering keeping Delap after his performance. And right now, Nicola Jackson is ready to return to Chelsea. He's ready to return. So Chelsea need to make. He's not even making a tough choice. It is simple. Jackson has already proven himself in his first season as a Chelsea player, and he still tried in his second season. The only thing I don't like about Jackson is that the guy missed a lot of chances. Jackson normally missed a lot of chances. That is one thing I don't like. Nicola Jackson actually missed a lot of chances. That is one thing I don't like about Nicola Jackson. But besides that, Nicola Jackson is still a good player. He's better than Delap in many ways. Delap is just like a dead weight in that attack. It's just like a dead weight. So Chelsea should not be considering. I don't want to seeing the post saying that Chelsea are considering or taking their time to make a choice between Delap and Jackson. That is a ridiculous statement. They should make the decision once. Chelsea should make the decision once. Do away with Delap. Do away with Delap. Let's keep Nicola Jackson, or we should go for another concrete striker, another good backup. We should go for another good backup. If you go for another good backup, that's just it. Because all these players that we just sign. Majority of them will just waste money. But I'm glad that the sporting directors the owners are learning from their lesson. They are learning from their lesson. But let's just hope all this wasting of signing will stop. Let's just hope that, because signing good players is not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. Signing player that can fit into the team and make the team grow once is not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. And one thing I'm always scared about some players is that they are not most of these signings, they are not a big team player. Like, we can just sign some players now, for example. They'll be doing well in their small team, or the team that they are before. They'll be doing very well. Those players will be doing very well. But once they come to a big team like this, they can't play much. Those players can't play much again. That is just how complicated buying players is. That's just how complicated it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, bro. Signing players anyhow. That's just how it is. Now talking about Chelsea's midfield. Talking about Chelsea's midfield. Now that I want to sell Enzo Fernandez, I think Adam Wharton at Crystal Palace should be the right replacement. Adam Wharton at Crystal Palace. I think that guy should be the right replacement. But sincerely speaking, I don't I don't actually know if the guy will even do anything good at Chelsea. Okay, what's your thought? Who do you think should be Enzo Fernandez's best replacement? Who do you think should be Enzo Fernandez's best replacement? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Who do you think should be Enzo Fernandez's replacement? Who do you think should be his replacement? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section, guys. Who do you think should be Enzo Fernandez's replacement if we actually end up selling Enzo Fernandez? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Okay. Now, Chelsea fans, which player are you, as in, which Chelsea player are you looking forward to watch next season? Which Chelsea player are you looking forward to watch under Xabi Alonso next season? Okay. Felix Nemcha. I don't know about the guy that much. Is the guy a midfielder? Is the guy a midfielder at Dortmund? Is he a midfielder or a striker? Is he a midfielder or a striker? Okay. Do you now you recommend? I know that you are recommending the guy to me now, but do you really think that the guy can do well in the Premier League? Are you, as in, how sure are you that that guy will do well in the Premier League? How sure are you that guy will do well in the Premier League? How sure? Okay, you say that he's tall, powerful. That might also be a good quality in the Premier League because Premier League demands physicality and ruggedity in the midfield. So hmm, thank God you say 50-50. Thank God you say it's always a 50-50. Thank God you say that. That is a proof. This your comment prove that you understand what have been going on in the transfer market ever since then. You really understand what is going on in all this transfer market. So no player is guaranteed to win. But which player are you looking forward to watch next season? Which player are you looking to watch next season? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Which player are you looking forward to watch next season? Personally, for me, I want to watch Esteva Williams more because there is still more about that guy that I have not seen yet. There is still more of Esteva that I have not seen yet. So I want to watch that guy more. I want to watch Esteva Williams more. I really want to see more of Esteva Williams. I really want to see more of Esteva Williams. You say Enzo at Real Madrid. What's funny about that? Why are you laughing about the Enzo to Madrid? You say Enzo wants to go to Madrid, so there is no need to be begging the player now. If he wants to go to Madrid, then he should go. If he wants to go to Madrid, then he should go. That is just it. We are not begging anybody. So as I was saying, I'm looking forward to seeing Esteva Williams more on the pitch next season because there is more about Esteva Williams that I have not actually seen yet. Because we all know that guy have not been playing consistently throughout this season. Okay, you're talking about Enzo Fernandez. Yes, personal terms have been agreed concerning Enzo Fernandez. Personal terms have been agreed. Personal terms have been agreed concerning Enzo Fernandez. It's not a new thing. I've been following up on the news throughout today. Personal terms have been agreed. So it's just left for the price. Can Madrid pay? Can Madrid pay 120 for Enzo Fernandez? Or if they don't want, or if they don't want, if they cannot bring the big money, then they should add some of their quality players to the deal. That's just how the way that's just how the deal will go. They should add some of their quality players to the deal. They should add it to the deal. Now, Chelsea fans, let's talk about Kopama. Do you think that Kopama will do better under Xabi Alonso? Because if you have not watched Xabi Alonso's tactics both at Madrid and Leverkusen, I want you to go and watch it and tell me if Kopama can actually succeed under Xabi Alonso. Because if not, bro, if not Palmer, then we need to find a replacement for Palmer. We need to find replacements. We need to find a replacement for Kopama. Seriously speaking, we need to find a replacement. Now, back to our season review of last season. Our progress of last season. Now, I know that this season that just passed is nothing good to show for concerning Chelsea. It's nothing good to show for. There are a lot of bad moments, a lot of bad moments. And I want to remind you, Chelsea fans, you guys are always saying that Enzo Maresca this, Enzo Maresca is the savior, this and that. See, Enzo Maresca football, Enzo Maresca's style of playing have a lot of weaknesses. One thing about Enzo Maresca is that Enzo Maresca struggle against low block. So even before Leon Rosenio, Enzo Maresca was still struggling. Or have you forgotten? Remember, during last year, November, Chelsea did not win any single match under Enzo Maresca. One thing I love about Enzo Maresca is that he knows how to play big team. He knows how to calculate. Enzo Maresca knows how to calculate, but Enzo Maresca find it difficult to beat low block, especially small teams. That is what can never change concerning Enzo Maresca. So even if Maresca go to Manchester City, there is no guarantee that Manchester City are going to bounce back, bro. They are going to rebuild. Man City are going to rebuild. They are going to struggle. They are going to struggle to stay consistent under Enzo Maresca. That is just the truth of it. That is just the truth of it. That is just the truth of it. But Chelsea fans, who was your as in besides Joao Pedro? Because I believe that a lot of Chelsea fans, you guys normally say that Joao Pedro is the best player, this and that. But besides Joao Pedro, who is your best player this season that just passed? Besides Joao Pedro, who was actually your best player? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Besides Joao Pedro, personally for me, besides Joao Pedro, my best player is Esteban Williams. Sincerely speaking, besides Joao Pedro, my best player is Esteban Williams because that guy is unstoppable. The only thing is that guy doesn't have game time. Esteban doesn't have game time. That is why I'm looking forward to see that guy next season. I'm looking forward to see Esteban Williams next season. I'm very serious. Looking forward to see that guy. I'm looking forward to see Esteban Williams next season. Seriously speaking, because that boy, I know that injury normally affected Esteban Williams, but bro, when Esteban Williams is fit, Premier League defenders can unlock Esteban Williams when the boy is fit. So I just pray Xabi Alonso should make good use of him. I just hope Xabi Alonso should make good use of him. Seriously speaking, I just hope. I also observe you to make good use of him. But Chelsea fans, which position do you think someone like Esteva Williams can play in Xabi Alonso system? Which position is it, number 10 or right wing? Because the way I'm seeing it, Xabi Alonso might start with a back three. That means he might be using right wing back and left wing back very often. But guys, which position do you think would be best for Esteva Williams to play under Xabi Alonso? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Which position do you think would be the best for him to play next season? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section, guys. Which position do you think would be the best to play? Which position do you think would be the best? Now, I know that this Enzo Fernandez, I know that this Enzo Fernandez situation is trending. But Chelsea fans, do you think that Enzo Fernandez is wasting his time at Chelsea? Guys, do you think Enzo Fernandez is wasting his time at Chelsea? Be honest, guys. Do you think he's wasting his time? Because as for me, that guy, there's nothing waste there. There's nothing waste. It's just that one thing about this footballer is that they normally let one thing about this footballer is that they normally let their managers, their agents do the decision making for them. And looking at Enzo Fernandez have not done much at Chelsea because I know that you guys will defend him that I know that you guys will defend Enzo Fernandez that the guy normally score goals. He normally score goals, he give assists. But let me tell you, the real backbone of Chelsea is Caicedo. 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 So I don't see why Chelsea fans should be annoyed that Enzo Fernandez is leaving, that it is Chelsea's fault, this and that. Because it is not his fault. I mean, it is not Chelsea's fault. Because Enzo Fernandez have won 2 trophies at Chelsea. He have won 2 trophies at Chelsea. So if he wants to go, he should go. If he wants to go, he should go. And besides, what is the essence of scoring multiple goals when the team is not moving forward? Like Garnacho and Neto, if you combine their goals and assists this season, it's close to 35 or more than 35. But as in the Premier League, so it's no matter of one thing I love about Chelsea Football Club is that we can never be like Arsenal. No, it's not possible. Even during Abramovich era, if as a coach you can't bring the results, then you get sacked. Then as a player, you can't perform, they will sell you. That is what I love about Chelsea. We don't have patience. That is why Chelsea win trophies. We don't have patience. We cannot be like Arsenal that will wait for 5 years, build for 5 years, and at the end ends up winning just one Premier League. And that build for 5 years, we end up playing like lesser team. I don't understand what you are saying, Jeremy Nice. What do you mean by take Fuso and them? I don't understand. Be specific. I don't understand what you mean by that. What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't understand. What do you mean by that? So if Enzo Fernandez wants to go, he should go. Enzo Fernandez is irreplaceable. The only player that is not irreplaceable is Cucurella, and if you sell Cucurella, it's going to affect Chelsea. Seriously, it's going to affect Chelsea. I know that Joriato is stepping up, but Cucurella is unique Cucurella is unique and irreplaceable. What Cucurella is doing on the pitch, apart from Caicedo, no other player can do that. Good evening, Ajebi Lawson. What's up? Where are you chatting from? Lawson, where are you chatting from? So, if Enzo Fernandez wants to go to Madrid, the guy should go. But I'm disappointed at Marco Cucurella. I know that I've been repeating this thing, but it is just it's just kind of disgusting. Chelsea fans, answer this question. As in, Atletico Madrid is not better than Chelsea. Atletico Madrid is not better than Chelsea. Seriously, Atletico Madrid is not better than Chelsea. I remember early in this Champions League when a lot of a lot of teams were knocking Premier League team out of the Champions League. A lot of clubs like La Liga, Bundesliga were saying that this is the almighty England team. They are getting beaten anyhow. But 9 England team actually advance to European competition. Okay, what are you saying? You are saying that Cucurella replacement is what is irreplaceable. It will be very difficult to replace Cucurella. Seriously, it will be very difficult. It's very difficult. Now, like as I was saying, 9 England team actually qualify for European competition. Nine England team. If not for the fact that our players have already choose to fail, we would have been among that 9. But our players were destined for failure. That is why we choose. That is why the players choose not to fight anymore. Now, seriously, if Cucurella go to Atletico Madrid, that guy will kill. That guy will use his own hand and kill his career. Cucurella will use his own hand and kill his career because besides Champions League football, there is nothing special about Atletico Madrid. There is nothing. Just there's nothing special about that. There's nothing special about Atletico Madrid. Seriously, there's nothing special. So I'm disappointed at Marco Cucurella for even considering moving to Atletico Madrid. I'm disappointed. I know it's because that is why one thing about football is that a lot of players have the reason for them playing for a club. Some players might see clubs as a stepping stone, like Chelsea, for example. Now, what Enzo Fernandez is doing, like what Enzo Fernandez and Cucurella is doing, even Enzo Maresca, they are seeing they are seeing as the club as stepping stone. All players, even coach, have their own motive of coming to the club, and it will show during tough time. That is when you know the player that have the real passion to stay. And we already know some players are playing for comfort. They are not even playing for the badge. They are just playing for comfort. To just be comfortable. So once they play, they'll be thinking about their home. They'll be thinking about they don't care about their career anymore. They just want to play close to home. But you see Joao Pedro. You see player like Joao Pedro, Esteban William, bro. These two players, they play football for passion. That's why if Joao Pedro and Esteban Williams are playing football, you yourself, you will feel it. You will feel it that these players are actually giving their best. These are the kind of players we need. We don't need to be begging players. We don't need players that will come and be disrespecting us in social media. We need players that will play for the badge. Those are the kind of players we want, not all these players that are looking for luxury. I don't know what they are even complaining about. You just want two trophy. Just because one bad season, you are complaining. It doesn't make any sense at all. Seriously. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. But since Joreato is doing very well, let's see what Xabi Alonso can do with that guy. Okay, nice to meet you, Lawson from Cameroon. How is the weather going over there, my bro? Hope it's not that hot like Nigeria weather here. Or like as I was saying, we should go for players that really want to play for the badge. We should go for players that really want to play for the badge. Now, speaking of players, Chelsea fan, what is your thoughts on this upcoming World Cup? I know, don't tell me that you guys are going to be sleeping on this World Cup. Don't tell me that you guys are going to be sleeping. But Chelsea fans, due to your own observation and prediction, which nation do you think will go far? Which nation do you think will go far in the World Cup? Let me hear your opinion. Which nation do you think will go far in the World Cup? And which team are you supporting in the World Cup? As for me, my country, my country didn't even qualify for the World Cup because we didn't pass. I think we didn't pass group stage, something like that. We didn't pass group stage. So my country is not participating in the World Cup. So since my country is not participating in the World Cup, I think I'll be supporting Portugal and France. Those are my teams that will be supporting the World Cup. And due to my observation, I think I think France might still go far in the World Cup. I think France might still go far in the World Cup. But I don't want any Chelsea player to come back with serious injury. I don't want that. It's not going to be funny at all. It's not going to be funny. I don't want that at all. Seriously, I don't want that. I don't want that. Seriously. I don't want that at all. Jeremina is you are chatting from Brazil. I thought you said last time I thought you said Senegal. Or am I the one mistaken? Jeremy Nice. I thought you said you are chatting from Senegal the last time because you told me that you were supporting Senegal in the World Cup. I don't understand, Jeremy. You are confusing me. Are you from Brazil or Senegal? Let me know because, bro, bro, you are confusing me. Oh. Are you from Senegal or Brazil? Let me know. Are you from Senegal or Brazil? Let me know, bro. Are you from Senegal or Brazil? Let me know. So, like I was saying, I'm scared of Chelsea player because player like Regime should not get injured. He should not get injured. But Chelsea, let me ask you. I know that seriously, James have not been giving much impact in the squad due to the fact that we are trying to force him in the midfield. But Chelsea fans, best for Rich James. Is it midfield or right back? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Which position do you think is the best for Rich James? Is it midfield or right back? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section, guys. Which position do you think is best for Rich James? Because Xabi Alonso should not repeat those things that he should be putting Rich James in the midfield. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. Seriously, it doesn't make any sense. Seriously, it doesn't make any sense at all. Okay. You say that you'll be supporting both Brazil and Senegal in the World Cup. Jeremy Nice, you have not answered me. Are you from Brazil or Senegal? That's what I want to know. Because due to our previous chat in my previous live stream, you said that you were supporting Senegal. Because I remember you said that, but I didn't clarify. I didn't clarify if you are from Brazil or Senegal. As I was saying, Regia's best position is right back. His best position is right back, not midfield. Because the best of Rich James is right back. The best of Rich James is right back. So putting him in the midfield will actually choke him. We won't even see the best of Rich James anymore in the midfield. That is just it. We won't see the best of Rich James. We won't see the best of Rich James in the midfield. And me personally, for me, I'm tired of seeing Malo Gusto. But Chelsea fan, let me ask you guys, what do you think we should do with Malo Gusto? Because Malo Gusto is not a good backup. Oh. He is not a good replacement for Rich James. Even an injury Rich James is still better than a fully fit Malo Gusto. I know what I'm saying because I know what I've watched concerning Malo Gusto. Okay? Chelsea perspective, what's up? What's up, my bro? Chelsea perspective, what's up? So, guys, what do you think we should do concerning Malo Gusto? What do you think we should do? What do you think we should do concerning Malo Gusto? Should we sell him or should we keep him? And mind you, he's not a good replacement. He's not a good backup. Gusto is struggling at right back. That guy is struggling. That guy is struggling. Bro, even if we stop inverting Malo Gusto, it is still a big problem. Gusto cannot defend very well. Gusto cannot even defend against set piece. Or didn't you see Gusto against Sutherland? Gusto was the one that scored the second goal now. I think the first goal. Gusto was the one that actually, if I'm not mistaken, Gusto scored an own goal against Sutherland. He could not even clear the ball away. The guy just trapped the ball inside the goal post. The guy just trapped the ball into goal. He just trapped the ball. So I'm tired of seeing Malo Gusto. Invert or no invert, Malo Gusto is struggling. That guy is struggling big time. He's struggling big time. So Chelsea, what do you think we should do with Malo Gusto? Should we sell him or should we keep him? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Dumfries is already going to Madrid. That is not possible. Dumfries already Dumfries is already going in Madrid. Okay, you are saying that Malo Gusto is better offensively. Bro, it's like you don't watch Malo Gusto. The best thing Malo Gusto normally does is to run front and back. He just will run front and back, nothing else. Because if you see Neto and Gusto, their kind of football is similar because both of them are just busy running around doing nothing. They're just busy. Even Malo Gusto's pull out is still very poor. I'm not being negative about it. I'm just telling Malo Gusto's weakness. His weakness is just too much as a defender, as a right back. His weakness is just too much, which can actually hinder Chelsea defense. Which can actually hinder Chelsea defense. And talking about Neto, Chelsea fan, what is your thought about Neto this past season? What is your thoughts about Neto? Do you think that Neto deserves to be in Chelsea next season? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Do you guys really think that Malo Gusto I mean, Neto should be at Chelsea next season. Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Okay, Jeremy Nice, you see that? Why is Malo playing decently in France shit and shit at Chelsea? See, Jeremy Nice, you just speak my mind. You just speak my mind. Malo Gusto is playing very well. He's playing very well at France. Or is he purposely playing bad at Chelsea? Because I don't know. Because when Malo Gusto just wear that Chelsea shirt and start for Chelsea, it will look as if Malo Gusto just forget himself. It will look as if that moment Malo Gusto forget he's a footballer. The guy will just start playing rubbish upon rubbish upon rubbish. Just take a look at that Sunderland goal. Malo Gusto was at the goal post. The ball was coming straight to you. Clear the ball out, but Malo Gusto ends up trapping the ball and putting it in Chelsea goal post. It was as if Malo Gusto was not even there. It was as if his mind was not there. Because how can a ball, even if you are not balanced, which he was balanced by the way, even if you are not balanced, you can still manage and kick the ball away. But the guy just comfortably trapped the ball there in the goalpost. So I'm starting to think, as in, I'm tired of seeing Gusto like this. Sincerely speaking, the Malo Gusto's best season, the best of Malo Gusto was under Pochettino. Besides that, Malo Gusto have been struggling. That guy have been struggling very, very well. Malo Gusto have been struggling massively. He have been struggling. So, guys, let's talk about Neto. What is your thought about Neto? Chelsea fans, what is your thought about Neto? Do you think that Neto should stay at Chelsea or we should just sell him? Okay? Neto is not a better winger, but I really think his best position is wing back or a second striker like Ferran Torres. Okay? It is a waste to put Neto as a second striker because he can't drag with defender. The only way Neto can be good as a striker is if we are playing against a team that is doing eye line, all those eye line team like Barcelona. That is the only way Neto can fit. But reason it, Neto is struggling in the wing. When someone is doing close marking with Neto, Neto cannot pass. Then how do you expect Neto to pass two defenders? It's not possible. Neto have failed in the left wing. He have also failed in the right wing. So guys, what is your thought on Neto? Should we sell him or should we keep him? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. What is your thought on Neto? Should we keep Neto or we should sell him? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Personally, for me, we already have a lot of right wingers, so it won't make any sense for us to keep Neto. And Xabi Alonso, let me warn you, Xabi Alonso. If you see that Neto is not good for your system, don't try and develop him. You are not here. You do not come to Chelsea to develop or to revive player. You come to Chelsea to rebuild your squad and get instant results. So if the coach doesn't want Neto, which I will be very happy by the way, then Neto should go. He should go. That is just it. Neto should go. Neto should go. If Xabi also cannot make use of him, then let him go. Okay, you say that it depends with Alonso, okay, which is very true. Because that's what I've been saying. Okay, we got Quenda and Eseva, so think he can leave. That is it. We already have players that are capable of getting the job done. We have a lot of players that can do what Neto cannot do. So it is realistically unreasonable to let Neto go. We should sell him, he should go. Because that guy is his own problem. How can you be playing football and your head is on the ground? You are just looking. You are just looking at the ground. What are you looking at the ground for? And the worst part of it, after I finish looking at the ground, we cross a useless cross. Start spamming crosses anyhow. To start spamming crosses anyhow. So it is reasonable for him to leave. Sincerely speaking, it's reasonable. Now let's move on from Neto. Guys, what is your thought about Romeo Lavia? What is your thought about Romeo Lavia this period? What is your thought about Lavia this period? Because the report just came in now that Chelsea don't want to sell Romeo Lavia despite some people linking some club linking themselves to him. Chelsea don't want to sell Lavia yet, but Lavia is just occupying space in Chelsea Football Club because that guy have never played since when that guy joined Chelsea during Pochettino time. That guy have only as in that guy have only played that guy have not even played full 90 minutes as a Chelsea player. So all those kind of players should just leave. All those players should leave. They should leave. Selling Romeo Lavia would be a very good idea for Chelsea. Chelsea speaking, it would be a very good idea for Chelsea. Very, 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 very good idea. Now, Chelsea fans, let's talk about Chaluba. What is your thought about Chaluba this season? Should we keep Chaluba or we should sell him? Should we keep Chaluba or should sell him? Because I know that majority of Chelsea fans, because sincerely speaking, Travis Chaluba is one of the most disrespected Chelsea player because the fans, the owners don't give him that respect he deserves. Travis Chaluba is one of the Chelsea players that actually play with passion and burning desire. That is why when we loan him to Crystal Palace, we called him back immediately and he responded. Even up till now, he is still showing his desire to, as in his desire. Okay. Now, yes, Chelsea don't want to sell because they want profit out of his sale. They see potential sell rise in the future. I don't think that is the case. I don't think that is the case. The scenario is that Romeo Lavia is a good midfielder, but Chelsea will want to give him time to resurrect and develop, to get stronger, which is a 50-50. In fact, there is 80% chance that that is not going to work. There's 80% chance that is not going to work. Okay, you see that squad player at best, Chaluba. Okay, so should we keep Chaluba or should we sell him? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Should we keep Chaluba or should sell him? Let's say for me, I think we should sell Travis Chaluba. I mean, sorry to say, I think we should keep Travis Chaluba. It can be a good backup, and Travis Chaluba can be reliable when some of our players get injured. And Travis Chaluba, one thing I like about Travis Chaluba is that he hardly gets injured. He hardly gets injured. That is it. That is it, guys. Travis Chaluba hardly gets injured. He hardly gets injured. Okay. Now, Chelsea fans, let's just say, for example, now we want to go for Cobham replacement, someone that can drag or compete with Cobham in that number 10 role. Besides Morgan Rogers, which other player do you think we can go for within the Premier League that can actually fill in that space, that gap? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Okay, Jeremy, I see that Chaluba as a person
is good, but as a footballer, it's not the best we need. Yes, he's not the best we need, but he's a good backup. Travis Chalobah is a good backup for defenders, and sometimes we can still do some rotation. So that is it. He's not that good, but we still need him. We still need Travis Chalobah. Seriously speaking, we still need Travis Chalobah. So Chelsea fans, answer me this question: if we were to replace Kopama now, as in if we were to replace Marco Cucurella, I mean, if we were to replace Kopama now, if we were to replace Kopama now, we bring in somebody that we actually compete with him in that number 10 spot. Besides Morgan Rogers, which player do you think can challenge Palmer in that number 10 role? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Which player do you think can challenge Cole Palmer in that number 10 role? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section, guys. Which player? Which player do you think, bro? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. And talking about Chelsea, now one thing that gets me annoyed about Chelsea entire squad is that we don't play outside shots. We don't play outside shot, which is one of the reasons why we are not progressing that much. Because when team do low block for us, we as a Chelsea players will be trying to get inside that defense, which will not be possible because we don't have 1v1 players. Chelsea Chelsea will not even consider playing outside shots. Bro, one of the beauty about football is outside shots, and Chelsea doesn't have that quality at all. Chelsea, but we don't have that quality at all because we hardly play, as in, we hardly play outside shots. We hardly play outside shots. That is one of the things that annoys me the most. Okay, Morgan Gibbs White, Samuel Sabari, or Andrea Gula. You see this Morgan Gibbs White and Andre Gula. I like them. I like them. They are the best fit. They are the best fit for that number 10 role. They are the best fit. We can go for Morgan Gibbs White, oh bro. That would be a deal breaker. We can go for Gibbs White. That guy is overqualified to be an experienced player at Chelsea. That guy can be because Morgan Gibbs White, that guy is not joking in the Premier League. Gibbs White, he is not joking at all. Okay, you say that we have the worst wingers, which is very true. Which is very true, bro. Our wingers have give us a lot of headache this season. Garnacho, Jamie Gittins, Neto, they have gave us a lot of headache. Very serious headache. They have give us a lot of headache. If it's possible, if it's possible right now to sell the three, then I'll be very happy as a Chelsea fan. I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy as a Chelsea fan. Seriously. I'll be very happy as a Chelsea fan. But Chelsea fan, between the three, Neto, Garnacho, and Jamie Gittins, if you were the one, who will you even sell first? Who will you sell first? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Among all of them, who will you sell first? Who will you sell first? Now, even if Chelsea want to go for a wingers, we should go for experience proven players, wingers that are capable of starting or as in catching up to the catching up in the Premier League on time. Because the Premier League will not wait for anybody. If you can't develop or adapt quickly, then you are your own. You and your team will suffer. You can clearly see players like Alexander Isak, Victor Gyökeres, which other Benjamin Sesko. Can clearly see that all of them are struggling. Okay, I see that Neto. Okay, you want to sell Neto first. Why Neto? Why do you want to sell Neto first? Serious. Why will you want to sell Neto first? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Why will you want to sell Neto first? Why will you want to sell Neto first? Why will you want to sell Neto first? Now, Chelsea fans, I don't know about you guys, but I think Joao Felix would have actually succeeded at Chelsea. Oh. I think Joao Felix would have actually succeeded at Chelsea, sincerely speaking. Just that we didn't give the guy a chance. Okay. You say that Gittins doesn't have confidence. I'm worried keeping him. You see, Estella Williams and Jamie Gittins, their 1v1 abilities is good though. Both of them, but Gittins is not serious. He is not serious. His confidence is still very, very, very low. He's not serious at all. Gittins is not serious. That's why when Gittins dribble past a defender, Gittins will not even think of to move forward. He will still wait and they will collect the ball from him. They will collect the ball from him. But let's give him next season of grace. Season of grace and see if he will improve. But let's still see if Xabi Alonso will want to use Jamie Gittins. Okay. Because Giovanni Quenda is coming. True, Giovanni Quenda is coming. Giovanni Quenda will join Chelsea in preseason. He will join Chelsea in preseason, which is very, very good. Which is very, very good. But I don't even know which position he will play under Xabi Alonso. I don't know. But I prefer he should play right wing back or left wing back or even right or left wing. Let as in let him be involved. Let him be involved in the attack. Let Giovanni Quenda be involved in the attack. Just let him be involved in the attack. But which position do you think is the best? Which position do you think is the best for Giovanni Quenda? Let me hear your opinion in the comment. Which position do you think is the best? Which position do you think is the best for Giovanni Quenda? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Which position do you think is the best for him? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section, guys. Personally, for me, I think left wing. Left wing is good because we're already lacking a lot there. So let's put him there and solve that issue once and for all. Let's solve that issue. Let's solve that issue once and for all. Let's solve that issue once and for all. Seriously, let's solve that issue. Okay, you say that Jordan Quenda is good at right wing, not right wing back. He's good at right wing, but we already have a lot of right wingers now. We have Esteva, we have Palmer. So all these players are good at right wing. So putting him on another left wing will make it look kind of tight and less. Will make it look tight and less game time for some players. But if we shift him to the left wing, then I believe that he can do more damage there. Oh. He's a left footer. Wow. If he's a left footer, that doesn't mean anything. I've seen Giovanni Quenda play number 10, play left wing back, and also play left wing. His foot doesn't mean anything. He can score in that left wing with his left foot. I've seen it countless times. So it's not a new thing. Okay, I've seen that left wing needs a right-footed like Kvaratskhelia. Okay, if we are going for a left winger, I think we should go for Summer Valley. Summer Valley at West Ham because right now they are currently relegated to the championship. They are currently relegated. So we need that kind of player that his 1v1 ability is well known. He cannot play multiple position, but he's a good left winger. I believe that that guy will succeed at Chelsea. Sincerely speaking, I believe that he will succeed at Chelsea. Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Okay, playing doesn't mean he offer much at left wing. Winger. Yeah, you are correct. Sometimes the position they switch him with might not favor might not favor him. But some players. But in terms of Joran Quenda, that guy have played multiple positions, and I have seen it that he can still strive due to his 1v1 abilities. Because that guy have 1v1 ability. That guy have 1v1 ability. And he can score goals. Okay. You are saying that Soma Valley is good. Short. That guy is good. He's good. That guy have proven me right many times that that guy is a missing piece to our left wing problem. He's the missing piece. Seriously, he's the missing piece. He's the missing piece. But anyhow it is, I just hope Chelsea should not waste money for unnecessary players anymore. That's just what I want right now. Okay. Okay, see, I like Kevin Loops at Fulham. I don't know that guy much. I don't know that guy that you are talking about. I don't know that guy. But how good is he? How good is he? How good is that guy? Let me know. How good is that guy? Let me know in the comment section. How good is he? Antonio Musa. I remember that guy at Club Bragg, something like that. That Belgium club. What happened to that guy? I've not been hearing anything about that guy. I've not been hearing anything about that guy. What happened to that guy? Antonio Musa. That guy is a 1v1 demon. That guy can worry. That guy can disturb defender. I mean, that guy can worry. He can worry defenders. Just he can worry. And currently now the guy have just vanished. I'm not hearing anything concerning the guy anymore. That guy just vanished. Okay. Kevin Kevin Lopes is a version of Vinicius. If you are saying version of Vinicius, then the guy must be good. Oh. Leipzig actually brought the guy. No wonder. No wonder the guy is not trending anymore again. No wonder. No wonder he's not trending anymore again. So Chelsea fans, there will be more news coming up. So guys, make sure you stay active because as you're speaking now, I'm about to end the live stream because this is just 2 hours. This is actually my longest live stream. The one I did last was I think 1 hour 30 minutes. This one is approximately 2 hours now, which is my longest so far. So I want to use this medium to appreciate you guys for your contribution, for your time, for taking your time and actually listening to me in my live stream. Okay, he just scored recently, Musa versus Sweden. You'll be watching him at the FIFA World Cup. He is Norway. I know, but the guy have been quiet. The guy have been quiet. The guy is a good player. I knew the guy, but the guy have been quiet. So as I was saying, guys, I think I'm about to end. I want to end the live stream now because it's already 2 hours, which is my longest hour of doing live stream right now. So I want to use this medium to appreciate you guys. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for you showing up here and chatting with me. Thank you guys. It really means a lot to me. Seriously, it means a lot to me. And for your information, I'm still going to come on live tomorrow evening if there is any major update or massive news. So guys, make sure to turn your notification on. And again, before I forgot, I would like to plead with you guys. Please try and watch my video. Go to my page, my YouTube page. Check my long form videos, my recent long form video that I just uploaded. I think 3 to 4 days ago. Please make sure to watch it and don't forget to don't forget to share. Don't forget to share the video. At least share it to your people. Share it to your fellow Chelsea fans. Share my video. Share my video to your Chelsea fans. Please, that's just what I'm asking for. I know it's not too much, but just take your time, watch my long form videos because I still drop opinions and facts on my long form video. So make sure to give a like, drop your opinion there. I'm very active in the comment section, both in my YouTube shorts, my long form videos, and my community tab. Once you comment, I'm going to reply you ASAP. That is just me for you. This is no matter of me doing follow-up. I'm always active because I love talking to Chelsea fans. I love talking to Chelsea fans. I love talking about my club. Any opinion means a lot to me, guys. So thank you once again. I'll be back tomorrow. And I really appreciate you guys for your efforts. Good night, guys. Up Chelsea. And don't forget to turn your notification on so that once I come on live tomorrow, you will see me that instantly. So good night, Chelsea fans.